Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have got this right here. LR Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit are coming to JP Dokkan. They actually seem like they're quite a good unit. I think they are built in such a way where they are going to crush short content like Super Battle Road stages. But I also think with their active skill and the way their stats are, that they're going to be pretty solid, I think, even for long events. I think this is just going to be a very good unit. They're not really on many category teams, right? So it's just Universal Survival Saga, Joint Forces, Legendary Existence. So they create this category, High Speed Battle. Now, what does High Speed Battle mean, right? We know that there's a couple of sort of like infamous characters who are sort of based around speed, in Dragon Ball, right? Like there's like Birder, Dispo, I guess Hit with his time shenanigans would count as well. But there are a few characters who are notable for doing this. Actually, one more I should probably pull up is actually Jiren. I think maybe Jiren could end up on here, right? Maybe like a lot of Hit's opponents could. Maybe like Blue Vegeta, Blue Goku, like these types of characters could end up on this category. Because it's like, dude, this category, again, we are here yet again for a ridiculously vague, who knows, like what they're going to do with this. I will tell y'all, I would personally love if the main thing they did with this, because High Speed Battle is like literally every fight in Dragon Ball history. Because like, remember that Kid Goku is like able to dodge bullets in like episode 1 of Dragon Ball, dude. Like Goku is like fast enough to dodge bullets like back then. So it's like any kid, like Janemba, all these characters are like way faster than like the speed of light, blink of an eye, all that type of shit, right? So it's like High Speed Battle. I think a good way that this category could really be utilized is if this would include units like Android 17 and Golden Frieza, LR Goku and Piccolo, LR Gohan and Krillin, these types of characters. If those characters would get High Speed Battle, this could just be like a category they created to get those types of characters another category, which I think could be good, right? So let's sort of go through a lot of the characters. So again, I've got Android 17 pulled up for a couple of reasons. Like I don't know. I feel like the whole thing with the androids is that they're very sleek. They've got their infinite energy and stuff like that. I mean, there could be a chance that a lot of these androids could end up on this. In particular, though, I really would like to see like Golden Frieza and 17 get a new category. To really try and help them out, right? Again, the main thing I want to see with this would be characters like them, Goku and Piccolo, stuff like that. I do think potentially Android 17 from his fight with Piccolo in the Cell Saga potentially could get there, right? Him, 17 fighting in the Tournament of Power potentially could as well. Like, he does fight Kakunsa, and they do sort of move around very, very quickly, so, like, I don't know if that would count or not. Obviously, Jiren, I feel like Jiren is a character that, like, when it comes to, like, categories, around, like, power, speed, stuff like that, like, you could just probably put Jiren on there. That would be good, to get, like, full power Jiren. STR Jiren could potentially, get an easy at this point. Keep in mind that, a lot of units have been skipped over. Tech Hit is getting his easy A. Remember that Tech Hit came out in 2019 on JP. Tech Hit is a 2019 character. So it's, characters like Jiren, STR Ultimate Gohan, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Turles, all those types of characters, like, we really could see them easy at any time. Seems like they're just really basing it around a theme of the celebration now, with the way all the category leaders worked out, so that's good. So hopefully we'll see Jiren. Broly, I feel like Dragon Ball Z Broly will not make this, but I do feel like Dragon Ball Super Broly could. I don't know. I just think of, like, Broly and Gogeta just sort of, like, flying all over it. Like, that battle is so fast-paced that, I mean, it would seem foolish. Like, play a clip of Gogeta and Broly fighting, and then think of a category called High Speed Battle with them not on it. So I do think full power Super Saiyan Broly and Blue Gogeta would be on it, which would be good. Another category for, like, Blue Gogeta and stuff like that would be good. We have Birder. I think Birder is a guaranteed. He's a shoo-in. I think we definitely will see Birder on there. Because the whole thing about Birder is speed. So Birder will for sure be on there. Now, then there's like these major villains like Cell, Frieza, Majin Buu. A lot of these characters, like, would they count any of these cells? I mean, I do think maybe this guy, because, you know, this Cell is sort of like, you know, it's the one that fights Goku and then he fights Gohan and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, could a Cell that fights Super Saiyan Goku, because their fight was pretty fast paced as well. You know, I potentially think that, like, I don't know that any of these characters, First Form Cell does run a lot, but I don't know if he'll get high speed battle, but I do think Perfect Cell, the one that fights Super Saiyan Goku, potentially could get it. We'll see. That's probably it though. Dispo 100% will be on there. Dispo and Birder, I think Dispo, Birder, and Hit are the only ones I could say for sure will be on there. I assume God Goku and Beerus. Did I skip? I didn't pull up Beerus, but I assume God Goku and Beerus units probably will be on there as well. But again, it's not exactly. Dokkan just does what Dokkan does, right? Like, adding a bunch of these characters to here would be cool. Dokkan Fest Beerus is still solid, especially if you're going up against a Realm of Gods enemy. And Beerus is creating Rainbow Orbs. He definitely can be solid, right? You know, more powerful additions to the category are a good thing. Frieza, I mean, what about Third Form Frieza, where he does those, like, ki blasts so fast that, like, Piccolo can't even react, right? And that's the same thing with Final Form Frieza. When Final Form Frieza first comes out, he's shooting his ki blast so fast that they're not able to even pick it up. They don't even see Frieza attacking, right? When he first kills Dende and when he's, like, you know, just doing attacks and stuff like that. So with that, you know, maybe we could see some of these Friezas. Or actually, I mean, even full power Frieza and Namek Goku potentially, right? What is the 12 key super attack? It's called Fierce. Yeah, Fierce hand-to-hand combat. But I don't know, man. I mean, Frieza and Goku, they're flying around pretty fast. Remember, King Kai, I believe, does have a statement where he says he's unable to follow their movements. So, I mean, if you put Namek Goku and full power Frieza on this category, like, that dramatically strengthens it. Although Frieza would need a Big Bad Bosses unit on the category as well to really be looking great, but he is still stacking and stuff like that, so we would see. Gogeta, I don't know about Dragon Ball Z Gogeta. It's I don't know. I mean, high speed battle against Janemba. I don't know. He just kind of just dicks Janemba down instantly, and, like, that's it, right? But Gogeta Blue, yeah, I think we could see the two Gogeta Blue characters, this guy and this guy, actually make it onto the category. It should be good. Gohan has just got so many fights. I feel like potentially, like, Ultimate Gohan or, like, Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan. Maybe this Gohan could. I mean, he ends up on, like, every category. Maybe, like, Super Saiyan Tech, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Maybe the Ultimate Gohans. It's hard to say. I don't know. Potentially Future Gohan. That could be a good way to get Future Gohan a couple of extra categories. Remember, we know we're moving into, like, some sort of future themed celebration for November. So, you know, we'll see if, like, maybe like, you know, Future Gohan would be on there, and, you know, maybe he's got, like, a Dokkan Fest coming up or something like that. Hard to say for sure, right? But one of the big ones I'd like to see would be, yeah, just the Gohan and Krillin unit. I was just looking if there's anything else, but yeah, I'd love to see them get another category. They did just get Bond of Friendship, where they're pretty solid on. Wait, what? No. They're on Rapid Growth, but they're on Rapid Growth Kale and Cliff's team / Bond of Friendship. So, like, that gives them an extra option. But giving them one more category, I think, could be very good for this unit. And, like, they sort of, you know, they're definitely, their fight with Goldo, right? Could maybe Goldo end up on it as well? Like, high-speed combat? Maybe. Goku, I assume some Gokus are going to be on here. Many of his fights are very fast. I believe Tien has a statement where Goku and Piccolo are fighting, where he has trouble keeping up with their movements. Demon King Piccolo, of course. I mean, I don't know. What about, like, Kaioken Goku versus Great Ape Vegeta? Like, you know, like, do those characters count? Obviously, like the fights against like Frieza. You know, what about like Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Fat Boo? Right? Like, you know, God Goku versus Beerus. You know, what about some of the blue Gokus? Because, you know, this Goku, he does go blue in some of the super attack animations, right? So, you know, maybe this blue Goku that fights Hit could end up on there as well, right? Or UI Goku. I think the UI Gokus probably should be on here. Their fights with Jiren actually are pretty high speed. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, potentially, right? Like, it's just, you go through. This is one of the main ones I want, though, is this unit that doesn't have a lot of teams. I'd love for them to get a new team, right? I think they'd make a lot of sense on this category. So maybe that would mean Garlic Jr. would get on it. Maybe SCR Vegito would. It's tough, man. It's really tough. Oh, I think Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, they could get another one as well. They're on a good amount of really strong teams, but they certainly could get another one also. Maybe LR Goku and Frieza would probably count. I mean, if you're really going through it, I feel like a lot of these characters could count for this, right? I do think Merge Zamasu, for sure, Merge Zamasu and Vegito Blue would count. Like, I think that those fights should be on there, like when they're like, you know, moving super high speed and shit like that. Like, oh yeah. All the hits are definitely going to be on there. I think Cocoonsa should be on there from her fight with 17. Maybe we could see Omega on there, but he's more so a character that just like really could use another category, right? Like, same thing with like Janemba. Like, I don't think Janemba would make it on this, but like Janemba being on there would be good because Janemba needs more categories. Piccolo, it's hard to say for sure with Piccolo, right? Like, at the very least, I'd like this unit to still get one. Trunks does a lot of fighting. I think in particular, I think of this Trunks though, that potentially could make it onto this category with his Shining Sword attack. I feel like that would make a lot of sense, right, for this Trunks to be on the high-speed combat category. Maybe the Super Trunks is, right, because Krillin did have difficulty keeping up with Cell versus Super Trunks. So that is another potential one right there. I feel like that's probably it for Trunks. Yeah, probably. Okay. Then Vegeta, right? Vegito is just quick, right? Like, it's obvious. I think the blue Vegito should be on there. You probably could get Super Vegito versus Buhan as well. But I think blue Vegito definitely should be from his fight with Merge Zamasu. And then Vegeta, Vegeta does so much fighting. I don't know. Maybe the LR Goku and Vegeta exchange unit. You know, that's sort of like fights like Captain Ginyu. Maybe Goku and Vegeta that fight Metal Cooler, potentially. These two. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 2 transforming the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think they should fit, right? Actually, any Majin Vegetas that fight Goku, I think probably should make it on. I don't know if Angel Vegeta from the side with Kid Buu would count. Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu is definitely one that probably should be on there. You guys just see what I'm talking about? Like, it's just very easy. Like, Evolution Blue Vegeta could probably make it. Maybe Blue Vegeta that fights Jiren. But it's just very vague. Like, this is actually a category where it's impossible to tell what they're going to do. Like, they really could just do whatever they decide. Like this is just like going to be the cherry picking category where they just decide certain units are going to get it and stuff, right? So, let me know what you guys think of LR, God, Goku, and Hit. They're definitely a very good unit, so I would like to see their category look pretty strong. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.